Well, that decision to lift the sanctions has worried activists who say it's a case of too much too soon. A spokesman from the Australia-Burma campaign says that after the violence against peaceful protesters in 2007, it's too early to prove the country's committed to real change. But Trevor Wilson, a former ambassador to Burma, says lifting sanctions is the best way to encourage progress.
I support the Australian government's decision. It makes sense to lift the sanctions that were imposed on people because they were part of the military regime and the previous government. They're not people who've been involved in military activities directly, and they're not people who've been involved in human rights abuses or any other kind of crimes, as far as we know.
But do you understand the fears of some people who say this could open the gates to those who were involved against violence against peaceful protesters?
No, I don't understand those fears. I think they're exaggerated. I think the Australian government and the other governments are only partially lifting restrictions on people, individuals in Burma. And I would expect them to be very careful about who they lift the sanctions from and who they keep on the list.
So what will this decision actually mean for business in Australia, particularly for sectors like education?
There are business commercial judgments that have to be made about this, but one of the big sectors which I would think would take off quite quickly is education, because Burmese people who wanted to study have been effectively denied many opportunities to do so. So I think that they will be interested in coming to Australia.
And just briefly, there's been massive change since you were ambassador to Burma in 2000 to 2003. What do you make of Aung San Suu Kyi's recent political success? Is this a sign that lasting change is on the way?
Well, I think it was always believed that she had tremendous support around the country. Every occasion when this was being demonstrated, that's what it showed. I think the fact that she's decided to join in the political process in Burma is a very significant choice that she's made, and I think it suggests that she believes that working inside the system and taking advantage of every opportunity she can to improve that system is the best way forward.
Trevor Wilson in Canberra, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much, Nicole.